Oh, I didn't even see you there. And by that I mean I can't see you, nor am I surprised the camera is exactly where I put it. I was just admiring this sex toy on my wrist here, which happens to be a Nordgreen watch designed by my best friend in the whole wide world, Jacob Wagner. This won't take long, don't worry, you don't have to skip through anything. So you ought to know me by now, right? 6, 7, sometimes 9-figure deals on the daily at least. So I got to talk with my boy Marco from Nordgreen, and I was like, bro, hook me up with one of those. They're dope. I need one. And make sure the $5 million check comes with it. Yeah, I'm being paid millions of dollars for this spot right now, you better believe it. Just have a look at this bad boy right here. First and foremost, it's a damn shame you can't feel this quality for yourself. Yet. Secondly, my BFF Jacob Wagner absolutely knocked this one out of the park on the design, which if you don't know, he is an award-winning designer. Thirdly, Nordgreen has this program where when you buy one, you get to pick 1 out of 3 nonprofits that a proceed of the profits from the watch will go to, which is great. You get a dope-ass watch, some kid in Africa or whatever gets a hamburger and doesn't starve. I mean, at this point, if you don't buy a watch, you're basically saying you enjoy children dying, which is really messed up of you. You're kind of a monster. I'd work on changing that if I were you. So yeah, Nordgreen is great. The watches are even better, and God knows they have incredible patience. I'm telling you, it's ridiculous how long it took me to put this out. I swear, if I was one of them and I was talking to me, I would have been like, you know what? Fuck it, forget it. We'll get someone who cares. So shout out to them. So if you want a cool fucking watch, you want to support a cool company, and you want to help me out, throw me a couple bucks commission. You know, I'm making only like 500 grand a watch, but what's whatever. There will be a promo code and a link in the description. The promo code should just be my YouTube name. Every time I do this whole not upload for an entire month thing, I always feel like I'm facing the judge when I come back, but every time there's less and less jury members that give a shit. But once I get going, I'm on a roll until the next whole month I take off, that is. I try not to, I'm sorry, I just lose track of time really easily. Luckily not anymore. Now that I have my Nord Blue Silver Infinity Stone mesh watch, I can keep track of all my days. Thanks, Nord Yellow. By the way, I just want to mention real quick, the face on this isn't small like it might look, but when you're 375 pounds, 3.75% body fat, you just kind of dwarf everything. So I don't have any real affinity against prank channels. I just needed something to bitch about, and this guy is really, really annoying, and he makes really, really, really bad videos. This guy's name is Johal, and he does social experiments and pranks. According to his description, actually, he makes the best social experiments and pranks for that matter. Which, even if he made the best pranks and social experiments on the internet, is that really saying that much? That's like saying your dog shits the most solid shits. It's still dog shit. Like, both of those things aren't something to brag about unless you're talking to someone who has a fetish for that kind of stuff. Which kids definitely have a fetish for this kind of stuff. Like, why do they like this? People ask me why I'm never having kids. I'm never having kids so they don't encourage trash content. That's why. That's literally the only reason why. That's my contribution to YouTube. You're welcome. Maybe not the only reason. Being woke up at 3 a.m. for anything other than a Krabby Patty doesn't sound too appealing. Especially to clean a shit diaper or something, you know? Get this, if evolution was a thing, wouldn't we be able to just put babies in the washing machine by now instead of doing it manually? That's right, your move, atheists. But enough about kid fetishes, we're not trying to get put on any lists here. Johal is everything you would expect from a bottom of the barrel channel like this. Fake videos, bad actors in fake videos, videos written to make society look horrible and him better, clickbait titles, glorifying homeless people, and the list goes on and on, honestly. In terms of his videos being faked, it's not a big deal anymore. All pranks on the internet are fake. That's just the nature of it by now. It's whatever. Me sitting here giving you the rundown on how his videos are fake would be like me giving you a rundown on how the US government is corrupt or how the tooth fairy isn't real. You don't need an explanation, you just need a set of eyeballs and common sense to know that much, which his audience obviously does not have because they're 5.
So you guys have been flooding the comments with I want more Yeezy bait pranks.
Okay, but why though?
So I'm going to listen. If this video gets 18,000 likes and a lot of comments saying I want more Yeezy bait pranks, then I will definitely do more Yeezy bait pranks. In this Yeezy bait prank, my friends helped me add an electric shock to the shoes, and all I have to do is press one button to shock the shoes. To add a crazy twist, I'm going to be putting super glue on the insoles of the Yeezy, so once somebody puts their foot in, they're not going to be able to take it out. So if anybody tries the shoes, they're going to be in for a huge surprise.
Yeah, Johal, if anybody tries these shoes on, we're just gonna electrocute the life right on out of them. Fuck them. Oh, you thought you were getting a pair of dope ass shoes that conveniently fit you perfectly. Psych. He's just so annoying. In the first 30 seconds of the video, he's said Yeezy 6 times.
Yeezy, 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 Yeezy.
Dude, you know SEO is not that smart, right? Flooding your description with Yeezy, yeah, sure, go for it. Might get you some clicks. But pump the brakes on the speech, please. Jesus Christ.
Oh! What the fuck? Man. Man! Why is he doing this? Come they don't come off? Oh! Come on!
Well, that's about the most convincing performance I've ever seen. This guy has over 1 million subs, gets millions of views, and he still can't get better Craigslist actors, dog? Like, you can't be fucked to get a Craigslist actor that's gonna make it look legit? At least? That's out of your range? You can't do that? Really? Damn. As if in the real world, someone wouldn't notice a black pack, wires, and tons of super glue in a shoe before putting it on, which conveniently would fit them perfectly every single time, no less, no effort needed. I guess only size 10s fall for this dumb shit. Also, don't be mistaken, he doesn't cover the people's faces for privacy or anything like that. He just does it so you can't find their acting profile online. As if you need to do that to figure out their actors. Just to reiterate, because I know it sounds like it, I'm not crusading against fake pranks or having actors in your pranks, because that's just how it is nowadays. I'm crusading at how badly he's doing it. It's serious, it's so bad, it's so bad.
What's going on here? What the hell? What the hell? Ah! Ah! What the hell is that? What the hell? Oh, oh, oh. What the hell going on with that? What was in that hat?
You can determine the setting, the setup, the dialogue, reaction, everything.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
And this is the best you can come up with. If you go on his channel and search ACT in the search bar, you'll find all these videos of homeless men doing the most breathtaking, life-saving, shocking, sickening, pissening, inspiring acts. Sounds interesting, right? Like, who dumped all these amazing homeless people off here in one concentrated area? Well, unfortunately, every single one of them is structured exactly the same, and it all comes back to Johal painting Johal as an amazing, kind person, and he comes up with those titles hoping some Facebook page is going to share the video, and all the middle-aged people who don't know about the internet will see it and be amazed and share it.
Hey, sir. Have you happened to see my daughter around anywhere? Sir? Hi, how are you? My name's Jag. Going around and I'm asking people for help because my brother and my family, everybody's going through an extremely tough time right now. I know this is crazy, but like 20 minutes ago, I just lost my wallet. Yo, what's up, man?
Here you go. Get yourself some food.
What is this?
And I want you to give this to your brother, and I want you to help your brother. I want you to help your family.
Do you know how much that means to me? You have no idea how much that seriously means to me. That seriously means a lot to me. That honestly, like seriously, that really means a lot to me.
There you go. That's the entire equation to homeless people videos. You're welcome. That's it. Basically how it goes is Johal hires someone to be a homeless person, then he acts like he needs help from the homeless person, then the homeless person, who we all know has nothing, goes out of their way to get Johal money or other miscellaneous items that would help him that they otherwise wouldn't have. Then Johal is just absolutely taken back every single time and can never believe that someone would do something so kind. How many times do you have to be proven wrong, dog? Maybe on the 500th homeless person giving you money they otherwise would need, it's not so amazing anymore. It's the standard at that point. Like the first time someone gives me a green Nord watch, I'd be like, oh my god, you're the coolest person ever. But the 100th time someone gave me one, I'd be like, oh my god, you're the coolest person ever times 100. Then after Johal's done being amazed, he flips the script and gives the homeless person money. Which in every single one of them, without fail, he makes it a point to mention how much he's giving them.
Here's money, man. That's like $200, $300.
Oh my god, man.
Here, man. Here's $500, man. There's $200, and here's an extra $300. Can I just give you $500 right now? Here's another $500, man.
Then him and the homeless person suck each other's dick for a little bit, and the end. And that's it. Never a new setup, never a new concept. The only thing that's different is the clickbait word in the title and the actor. I don't know where Johal lived, but he has the most amazing homeless population in the world. Not a single drunken ass, not a single person who told him to fuck off for asking from someone who has nothing, not a single person who smelled like shit, not a single person who was selfish and greedy. None of that. It's amazing. From homeless people, no less. People who have nothing. Just why don't we ever see any homeless person does act, homeless person does real jackass act? The only act we're seeing in these videos is the homeless people themselves. By the way, real quick, this has little to do with the content itself, but turn off the fucking autofocus, Johal. All you see is this. Constantly throughout the video, bro. Put it on manual or get a better fucking lens. Oh my god. Just look at this. How bad at content creating do you have to be? You literally see him slow down and start to turn behind the camera there. It looks like there must have been a really cool watch behind the camera that he was trying to get at. I just wonder what brand it could have been. Oh, come on. This is the kind of shit you would look at and be like, oh, you can't write that, just because it's so absurdly bad, but yet somehow Johal has found a way to do just that. I mean, he's just looking at his hands and yelling. You can't scratch an itch by yelling at it, dog. Can you imagine having to yell at your nuts every time they itched in public? Or if you're a lady, your clam? And on that note, I think it's time to wrap it up. I'm sure if I wanted to, I could sit here and make another 30 minutes of pointing out instances of bad acting or narcissism on this channel. But I'm a man of quality, not quantity. Just like Nord red, Nord yellow, Nord blue, Nord green, just like Nord green. Buy a fucking watch, dude. I'll try not to take a month off in between this one and the next one, but as always, you're welcome for watching, and if you buy any other watch on the market without my promo code or affiliate link, you're a loser. That's it. Cool. Finally take this stupid watch off. Oh my god. Oh shit.